Hey, Senior Solutions family, this is Canoe coming to you again for a quick update. Thank you so much for all of you that are continuing to do wonderful work. As you can tell, my COVID haircut has finally come through, so things are easing up in the community, but just know that your safety is still very important to us. Our client safety is very important to us. For those of you that are venturing out, make sure that you continue to do all the right things with the CDC guidelines, stay safe, so that our clients are staying safe. Really quickly about training, one of the things that we want to talk about is giving you updates on our 4 levels of training that have been made available to all caregivers. Reminder that the deadline is still May 31st for you to get through all 4 levels of training. The goal is for you to keep your appreciation pay, as you know, is at $10 an hour. Everyone's making $10 an hour during this time. But in order to maintain that pay rate, you really need to get through all 4 levels of training. It's paid training. Our offices are all being made available to you for the purposes of completing that training. So really no excuses, right? And by the way, if that training pushes you into overtime, we're rewarding you double so that you're actually getting that overtime hours as well during those weeks. We have had so far about 90 caregivers. Unfortunately, that sounds great, but it's still only about 12% of our caregiver workforce, so we need more of you to get on the ball and really get this stuff done. And a big shout out to the Morristown office and all of you. You all have surpassed about the 25% mark of your caregivers in your area that are fully trained and through all of this training. So thank you so much. And the rest of you, still a tight race. Keep it going. In further news, we heard many of you. Some of you were talking around the COVID training and how that was really long. Some of you weren't sure if you had that time commitment, and especially since it wasn't paid. So breaking news, the COVID-19 training is paid. There's a basic version and an advanced version. So the basic version itself is going to be much shorter, maybe about an hour and a half or so, but it's really important training. We want to make sure that all of you get it, so it will be assigned. So even if you're already done with your 4 levels of training, come back to the Relias platform, finish that, you'll get the additional hours for those. The advanced training, we heard many of you that one of the training modules is really difficult in the sense that it's not lots of visuals, there's not a lot of audio, it's a lot of reading. We understand that's really hard to comprehend the information, so we are reevaluating that one. We'll have it fixed probably by the time that you are getting this message, and we'll give you more updates, and just watch for links below, whether it's to the Relias platform or to a document that explains this a little bit more for you. Moving on to other updates, we've heard from a lot of caregivers away from the COVID-19 and all the other things going on, but just doing business as normal. Many of you are finding it difficult to request time off. Some of you are having difficulties with getting timesheets and other things. Just remember the ClearCare Go app is there for your convenience, right? So if you have been using the ClearCare Go app and clocking in and out, and on top of that, you're EVV compliant, so you're using all of the clocking in and clocking out methods for the state, for the Medicaid system. If you're doing that correctly, you really don't need that timesheet. You can do everything in your ClearCare Go app. So that's one. The second is inside the ClearCare Go app, you can request schedule changes, you can change your availability. There's so many features. We covered this a week or so ago. We'll go ahead and add the information document to that. We'll also add a link to a resource page that lets you really see the 5 or 6 apps that we have for the company. We want you to really be able to enjoy your employment with us and have it not be difficult and hard on you. Moving on from there, speaking of just your employment with us, we hope sincerely that many of you are enjoying working with Senior Solutions Home Care. We truly believe you're part of our team. Because of your hard work, you're giving the company, your teammates, everybody a really good reputation, and we appreciate that. The need for care is coming our way. So as people are making decisions on companies to work with, they are certainly choosing us, which we are very thankful for. Unfortunately, we don't always have the caregivers that we need to fulfill all of that. So we know that you would want as many hours as you can get, but sometimes it's not reasonable for many reasons. The client is too far away, your schedule is already full, you have other obligations. So where you can help is think about during this time in which our communities, parts of our state are getting to 15, 20% unemployment. we are very much open for business. We would love to see new talent, new caregivers, and loving, compassionate people come to the company. Clearly, as we've already talked about training, we offer lots of training in order for people to get comfortable. So if you have someone in your community, your family, your neighborhood, anybody that you know that's within the state of Tennessee and also Georgia and Atlanta, if you know someone that is looking for work, please have them apply at yourcaregiverjob.com or simply connect them to somebody at the office. We would love to talk to them. There are key parts of the state in which this is very important. We are currently not able to service all the clients that we have because we need caregivers that badly. So please make that referral as soon as possible. And the last thing we want to end off on is for you to take care of yourself. Just remember that there is a new term that's coming out called compassion fatigue. You pour your entire self into the care of your clients, the care of yourself, your family. And one of the challenges with caring is that it takes a toll on you emotionally, physically, in a lot of ways. So one of the things we want to do is make sure that we extend some resources to you, everything from mental health and other things that are available in the community. We hope in these videos for the past few weeks you've seen we're trying to bring you resources that can be helpful to you, but you need to make sure that you take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. So look for the links below somewhere in around this video, maybe in the description. And we've compiled a few resources that are available to you. If you have questions or you need help otherwise, please contact the office. We're here for you as much as we are for the clients. So until next week, everybody stay safe. Please continue to practice all the right things with social distancing, keeping your clients safe, keeping yourself safe, and we will see you next week for another update. Bye-bye.